Hi, welcome to Wholeheartedly for the Lord Bible Journaling with Sherry. Today's process video will be in my Thrive Bible, which is where I'm doing all of my Zip It nuggets. And also I take my notes inside my Kid Life Self-Care Planner. For me, watching my tongue, the things that I say is very, very important. I am so glad I decided to revisit this devotional 40-day devotional challenge and do it. And I didn't complete it before, and I plan to complete it this time. I'm also doing a stash and dash. As you can see, I have a bunch of elements, alley scraps, background paper, some washi, Praise and Pray dollar store stickers, and I'm basically just pulling these things together, making them match, and coming up with a page. And I'm really enjoying that. I've been doing that here lately with this Zip It challenge, just going into my stash, using the elements that I have, and creating a page. And that is so much fun for me. But before I get back into the video, thank you for watching. And remember, if I can Bible journal, so can you. Take care. Romans chapter 12 verses 9 through 11 reads, "Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil, cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord." And the title of that devotion for Zip It was called "That Time I Spied Ugly in the Mirror." And this really stuck out to me because it was a situation where she heard her children playing, and her daughter was speaking very nasty and harshly toward her brother. And as a parent, she got upset and she reprimanded her daughter for speaking to her little brother that way and how mean it was. And her daughter responded by saying, "Mommy, that's the way you speak to Daddy." And her heart just dropped. And that was the time that she spied ugly in the mirror, and understanding how much kids emulate and imitate us, and the things that we say and the way that we treat other people, our kids pick up on it. And that took me back to a time, I can see it so clearly, when my son and I were getting ready to take him to karate. And I guess I wasn't moving as fast enough, and he was getting a little like, "Mommy, come on, let's go. I'm going to be late for class. I'm going to be late for class." And I said, "Derek, calm down. We will be on time. We won't be late. Stop getting so frustrated and flustered because you think we're going to be late." And he said, "Well, Mommy, you do that." And I said, wow. And my heart just dropped. I said, "You know what, Derek? You're absolutely right. I do that. I won't ever do that again." And I didn't, because I realized that I didn't even know that that little thing that I did by being a little frustrated when I thought we were going to be late somewhere, he picked up on it. And I always knew that kids pick up on the things that we do and we say, but I did not know how closely our children watch us. And that's what I got out of this, that sometimes situations arise and you get to see how ugly you've been acting when you see it in someone else, and then they say, "Well, that's what you do." And it's like, oh, wow. What a lesson for the lips, right? That is such a lesson. And she had to make a vow that she apologized to her husband for the ways that she speaks to him, and then had to kind of reevaluate her tone and how she said things. And that's what really stuck out with me. And then she used a cross reference of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29, and that reads, "Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them." But the A portion of that, don't use foul or abusive language. Again, we just don't realize how much of our attitudes and the things that we say are picked up by our children. Her story reminded me of what happened between my son and myself. I've learned, and I am learning, that situations are a great revealer of the heart. And sometimes you really don't know how you are or how you're acting until the mirror is put before you. And then we realize, oh wow, this is me. Here's that mirror. And I thank God for his word, and allowing circumstances to really show where I am, to show me my heart, so that I can repent, or I can glorify God that I did do something to honor him. Whichever way it goes, I'm still being conformed to the image of Christ, and I'm grateful for that. And the King James Version talks about corrupt communication, and John MacArthur says that corrupt refers to that which is rotting and foul. So foul language is out of the character of Christ. It's filthy, it's dirty, it's ugly, and it makes us look filthy dirty and ugly when we act in such a way. And those things God warns us against. Those things should not come out of our mouths. And we know that it's not our mouth, it's not the mouthpiece, it's a heart, because Jesus said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So that's what my issue is. I have a heart issue. And when my heart gets clean, then my speech will get clean and I can glorify God. And this is an ongoing daily thing. So we have to honor and respect one another regardless of who they are, because I have the greater spirit in me. Therefore, God is expecting me to glorify him in every circumstance. With his word, my willingness, and the spirit of God, there's nothing that we can't do in the name of the Lord. I hope you were challenged and encouraged to allow circumstances to show us where we are. And thank you for watching. Take care.